Hi guys, today I'll be showing how to write basic blocks in Python and draw control flow graph for it. So I have this code which is a 3 address code for calculation of factorial, but now this code is not it's not a continuous basic block. So I want, since my target is to have basic blocks and draw control flow graphs, I'll have to divide this code and do some local optimizations so that I get basic blocks. Now for that, first of all, I'll have to install this goto statement library. So just write this pip install goto statement library command and import with goto from this goto library. And then I wanted to calculate factorial, so I named my function as factorial, and I mentioned this added with goto annotation. This annotation is required so that I can later use these label and goto statements from this library, as I'm using the goto library, and I want the basic blocks. Now about the code. So first of all, f is equal to 1 and I is equal to 2. These are continuous statements which will be executed one after the other, but here I have a conditional jump statement. So this is not continuous basic block statement, because based on the condition it will either go to 9th statement or it will continue from 4th. So one basic block is just 1 and 2 statements. So I just labeled the block as block 1, and I am using this label property of the goto library, and I labeled it as block 1, and I mentioned 2 statements in it. Since we are calculating factorial, so f will store the factorial answer as we proceed following the calculation, and I is my counter. So what I'm doing is, I'll first explain the basic blocks and then I'll show how to run this program. So now second block will be only this if statement with where the conditional jump happens. Now the local optimization is that here if I was greater than x, we had to go to 9th statement, that is end. But right now I just separated all of them into separate blocks. So now there's no 9th statement, there's a last block which is block 4, which just returns f, that is the answer for this factorial. And I've locally optimized the block 2, which says that if I is greater than number, then you have to directly go to the block 4. And similarly rest of the statements I've put them in block 3. So now I have my 4 blocks. When main function is called, it will first ask me for which numbers factorial I want to calculate, and I'll just pass that number into my factorial, and then I'll print the factorial. So I'll run this. Suppose if I want to calculate factorial of 5, factorial of 5 is 120. So this is simple factorial program just implemented in Python and basic blocks, because I wanted label and goto statements for code optimization actually for the optimization purposes. I didn't see any Python code, so I thought of making this tutorial. Now other thing is control flow graphs. What if I want to show the control flow graph? So what I'll do is, I made this list of control, I named a variable control flow graph, and it's a list. Now in this I'll keep adding the block names as and when they are, I pass through them. Like first of all, if I call the factorial function, block 1 would be called, block 1 would be executed. So I'll just append block 1 into my control flow graph list. Now similarly I'll do that for block 2, block 3 and block 4. I'll make this block 2, this as block 3, and this as block 4. Now whenever my function will execute block 1 will get appended in my control flow graph list. Then if it goes to block 2 would be appended. If it goes to block 3 would be appended, and so on. Now this is my control, this is my control flow graph. But now if I just keep it like this, it would be just printed one after the other. But rather to get idea of a graph, I'll just put some spaces here so that while printing it's a bit clearer. Now I have to print this control flow graph. So I'll just say for I in range control flow graph, I have to print control flow graph. I did this so that I get every block written on separate lines. That is my motive. Okay, I'm sorry, there's some invalid syntax here. Okay, yes, I should actually be an integer which is in the range of length of control flow graph, because if I say for I is in range of control flow graph, then I would be actually block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. I don't want that, so I'll just change it. Yes, now we'll run it. Now if I want to calculate factorial of 1, suppose, so control flow graph for 1, factorial of 1 would be only block 1, block 2 and block 4, because if I pass 1 in this factorial function, then it will first go to block 1, and now I is 2 and number is 1. So if when we check condition here, I is actually greater than number, so it directly goes to block 4. So that is my control flow graph. Now if I go for factorial of 3, then this will be my control flow graph, because there is a loop between block 2 and block 3, so it just prints that loop. Thank you.